on FS1 for our welterweight matchup up next. Tail of the tape between Thiago Alves and Curtis Millender. Alves is 34 years old, 4 years older than Millender, but it's Millender who has the height advantage, standing at 6 foot 3 inches tall. He also has a sizable 6-inch advantage when it comes to reach. Inside the octagon with the official introductions is Joe Martinez.
Well, fight fans, we are set to go with the next bout tonight. 3 rounds, this in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, is a Muay Thai striker and grappler standing 6 feet 3 inches tall. Weighing in officially 171 pounds tonight, he makes his UFC debut, bringing with him 14 victories and 3 defeats. Fighting out of Fullerton, California, here is Curtis Millender! And his opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner. His background in Muay Thai and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. At 5 feet 9 inches tall, he weighed officially 170.5 pounds. This 38-5 veteran has a record standing at 27 victories and 11 defeats. He fights out of Coconut Creek, Florida. Here is Thiago Pitbull Alves! And your referee in charge of the action, Jacob Montalvo.
Jacob Montalvo will call the action inside the octagon for this one. Brittany Palmer is with us tonight in Austin. Thank you for being with us on FS1. As we get set at welterweight for Thiago Alves and the newcomer, Curtis Millender. Millender's in the black, Alves is in the gray.
Most people believe Thiago Alves' leg kicks will be a huge factor in this fight. Millender literally laughed and said, "Oh, I have something waiting for when he throws a leg kick." I can't wait to see what he's talking about. Because if I'm Alves, I'm throwing leg kicks right away against this tall guy. Chop him down.
Millender telling us earlier this week he will not chop my legs down. As is the sentiment of Thiago Alves. Alves, 34 years old, says he's never felt better. Says he's entering his physical prime right now, and that it is not behind him.
So far content to play the outside against Millender. Millender's the kind of guy, he'll use his reach well. He'll make you come to him and go through that jab and that kick. Doesn't like to rush it.
And Alves has developed into more of a counter striker.
Surprised we haven't seen more leg kicks already from Alves.
To find his range against Millender. Much taller fighter, 6-inch reach advantage, as mentioned. Alves, the -165 favorite in this one. Millender +135 on the comeback. Pretty good respect for a guy making his UFC debut, but when you have highlight reel head kick knockouts like Millender does, that'll get the attention.
Alves has a lot of physical ability, good speed, good range. He can showcase it tonight. He knows that's his ticket.
Flying knee connects.
Nice flying knee. That ability to clear range so quickly. He's outside and inside before you know what's going on with that jump knee.
Millender scored a head kick knockout victory that made waves on the regional level in January. Got the UFC call shortly after that. Said he took the phone call and cried like a baby, scared both of his sons who was with him. They thought something might have been wrong. He's overcome with emotion, but says he will not feel the nerves inside the octagon tonight.
So far it's Alves that hasn't really found his offensive rhythm.
Stiff jab from Millender.
Millender doing a good job from the outside.
More than halfway through this first round. First action for Thiago Alves since last April, when he returned to the welterweight division with a nice performance against Patrick Cote.
The problem with counterpunching Millender is he doesn't commit to a lot of strikes. He likes the jab, he likes the lead foot. Doesn't really overcommit until he has you hurt. And he's got him hurt now.
Catches the pitbull with the left and now goes flying for the fence. Alves able to slip the flying attempt. Millender looking to keep him in harm's way. Right kick from Alves. And Millender backs him up once again.
Once again, patient. Doesn't rush the finish, and he stepped back off that leg kick very, very well.
Moves in with the left hand, does Millender.
Alves' leg kick so far a non-factor.
Millender able to stand at distance.
Look at that parry right hand.
Right from Millender, and now he looks to finish the job. Alves back to the fence, eats another one on the chin. Millender thought he had it for a moment, but he's still got work to do. Alves trying to survive.
Alves now trying to grapple.
Millender another big right hand as he lets Alves back to his feet.
This fight's going to be done if he lands.
Combo, a close eye on things.
One more significant shot, and this is going to be over.
Big uppercut, just miss. Alves still trying to fire leg kicks and keep himself in this one.
And he
Final minute of the first round.
Make no mistake, he is rocked.
Then moving forward. Uppercut lands from Millender. Another one. Now he lands the left as things settle with 20 seconds to go in the first round.
He had Alves hurt. That fight almost over. Another great right hand.
Oh. As Alves shoots in, scores the takedown. But he went down with impact, did the Pitbull. And it looks like we will see a second round after this.
Okay, give me that mouthpiece. Hey, breathe with me. Breathe with me.
2, 1, respira. Isso. Postura, campeão.
Come on,
a
keep
gente
the
tem que
posture up.
corrigir tua postura.
We
tá
have to
jogando pelo golpe. No
correct
final,
your
foi muito
posture.
bom que você tá dando os dois
In
passos.
the,
Os dois
at
jabs,
the end, it
viu,
went
abriu
really
as
good.
opções.
You have to keep on
Entendeu?
jabbing.
Então,
You
tem
see
que
it
trabalhar
opens
esses
up.
dois jabs.
You have to keep on doing those two jabs.
Beautiful knee. Hey, just take your time. You control the center and you're controlling the distance. It's beautiful. Hey, pay attention. We're here.
Focus.
Control the distance, and this shit's gonna be easy. Okay? He's gonna shoot for a takedown, so be ready.
Great stuff in the opening round by Curtis Millender. The right hand, the uppercut. Great combinations and celebrating a little too early. It's a rookie move. Wait till the referee waves it off, then you can celebrate all you want.
It's one of the toughest fighters on the UFC roster. They don't do it early, especially against Thiago Alves, who somehow cleared the cobwebs and lasted until the final bell. But Millender looks to go back to work here in a nice combination.
Just have to wonder if he hadn't have done that and had focused on the finish, there might not have been a round two. Because he had Alves rocked.
And now Alves has the chance to teach him that lesson the hard way, if he's able to come back. Significant strikes in the favor of the newcomer. 31-18 for Curtis Millender. Millender grew up with UFC fighter Bobby Green, so he knows the ins and outs of what it's like to be a UFC fighter. Glad that he is one now, and after that first round, look out.
I like it. I like the variety of Millender in that he parries some shots, he slips some shots, he goes over the top on some shots. He has a wide variety of defensive techniques and countering techniques, and Alves doesn't know which one is coming. Nice angle there. Great punch was the angle that sets it up. Good head movement. He's an elusive target.
Alves looks to be closing the distance. Millender able to work on the pit bull. Big swings from Alves.
Problem is that when Alves has come in and tried to brawl, that jab has been waiting for him. Not just one, multiples. Like that, 2 and 3. disrupts your timing, disrupts your offense. That's what Millender is doing so effectively. Everybody has a back-off strike. His jab is his back-off strike. Disrupts his opponent's offense.
More than 2 minutes into this second round. Body kick and a low kick from Alves. Alves happy to be back in the octagon after what he's dealt with over the last 6 months. Felt the full brunt of the hurricane down there in Florida. Newborn and his wife had to live in the gym for a week. The dog passed away, and then the fight in St. Louis fell through just a couple of days before he was set to make his return to the octagon. So had to wait an extra month, but here he is in Austin and still on his feet and throwing in the second round.
He's had his hands full tactically. Hasn't figured out the rhythm of Curtis Millender yet.
Later tonight, don't miss a complete recap of all the action in Austin as our post-fight show immediately following the main event right here on FS1, or you could stream it live on Fox Sports Go. Under 2 minutes now, second round. Strong left from Millender, blocked by Alves.
And despite all the damage he did in round one, Millender has the maturity and the presence to kind of reset and go back to what got him there and not push for the finish.
Alves still trying to find that range. Takes the jab one more time.
The problem is for Alves to get in, he's to really almost overcommit to his punches to reach Millender, and he's eating jabs and right hands on the way in when he does that.
Now it's Alves looking to get busy, move forward. Alves busy on the ground. Millender said he will not chop my legs down. We'll see how it affects him as this fight continues. And that is it! Curtis Millender ends it quickly in the second round.
Celebrated this time, it wasn't too early. Man, did he drop him with that shot. Curtis Millender is the real deal at 170.
Wow, major shot to put an end to Thiago Alves here in Austin tonight in his very first trip inside the UFC octagon. And now speaking to Jimmy Smith here.
You did tell me, brother. Known him for a long time. Great to see him make his UFC debut and be so successful.
Our move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, bringing you closer than ever to the UFC, putting knockout coverage in your hands by covering 99% of people in the U.S.
Look at this here. With all Alves had been through, he couldn't weather that knee right up through the center. And look at Alves' eyes. Great call by the referee. Earlier, he had taken the shots and been able to stay with it and looked like he could continue fighting. Alves, his eyes rolled up, all because of this knee. Bam! Right on the chin.
Living up to the courteous nickname, he didn't go in for the kill there. Wasn't celebrating early, but saw that Alves was rocked and backed off. Respect shown to these two welterweights. We'll make it official when we come back. Eastern, then DePaul battles Jalen Brunson and Villanova. It all happens Wednesday on FS1 or stream it live on Fox Sports Go. Back inside the octagon we go to make it official with Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 17 seconds. Round number 2. We have your winner by way of knockout, Curtis Millender.
I'm here with your winner, Curtis Millender. The emotions of when you got the call saying, hey, you're about to make your UFC debut. How about the emotions of winning it?
Oh, it's 100 times better, man. I've been working 5 years. On February 28th, it'll be 5 years since I've been a pro, and I've been working hard to get here. And I'm just happy I'm here. I'm happy I'm here, and I'm dominant.
All the strikes you landed in round one. Talk about the finish, landing that knee. Did you know the timing was there? Was it a defensive knee? Why'd you throw it?
I'm always on the defense just to make my offense great. And it doesn't matter what you do, I got a counter for it. So if you even think about doing something, I'm going to hit you with it, something.
You got a win over one of the biggest veteran names at 170. You're in an incredibly deep division. What does the future hold for you, man?
Oh, I got a welterweight hit list and everybody on it. Come get it.
You heard it. No fear in Curtis Millender.